Pandas, 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 pandas. Welcome to my stream, pandas. TGIM. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Let's go, baby. Hey, TGIM. Good morning, guys. Whew, this room is packed. Let's go, baby. That's right, 80% off. Actually, let me do it this way. Pandas, 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 pandas. Your cries have been heard, and Apex answered. %80 off with BBM 80. Let's go, baby. But the beautiful thing about this one is that it's 80% off reoccurring charges every month. That is the most amazing part about it. That is the most amazing part about it. I think this is probably the most generous coupon yet. And it makes sense because it's Black Friday or Cyber Monday, whatever you want to call it. It's the best deal that I've seen from them yet. See, should I add that? Yeah. You guys are probably wondering, how is this guy so professional putting this message up during the stream? Trying to figure out how to word this. Man, this guy his production is truly professional here. I don't care what you guys think. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Welcome, day trading. Good morning, Laysanawi. Good morning, Kyle Lubbers. So do you think we will go up, down, or just grind it out this week? It's a good question. Best way to answer that is look at the daily chart and the weekly chart, but we could take a look at the daily chart very quickly here. And I mentioned here that we currently have a failed trap here, and if we break this low, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we had a pretty strong push down, because if this happened on any other like time frame, then I would expect it to come down to some key level. But it could also mean it's creating another second entry long for another push up for a type of spike in channel type situation. But in my opinion, if we break this low, I feel like this rally might be done. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it really depends. We're gonna be trading this really tight range, so we'll see. We'll see. Right now, we gotta focus on the price action. I mean, our range of the daily previous high and low is right here. The high here, the low here, and geez, like the range was very small last Friday. So if we break the low, or even if we reach to the high again, that can also propel this up, showing that this trap is actually still alive, and that we're still up. We still go up. So it's really hard. It's basically creating an inside bar, and I need to see what happens. Did Panda complete the 300K challenge? I tried, man. I really did try. In terms of actually getting a 300K account last week, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was too difficult. If Apex pays you as an independent contractor, would you not need to pay 12.4% Social Security, 2.9% Medicare? I would highly recommend, if you are an independent contractor that you trade through an LLC, then you can trade with taxes as an S corp, and you have crazy tax benefits, crazy good tax benefits. Yep. Kyle Lovers has a good response to that. Good morning. Is it 80% off any challenge? Yes. Any evaluation, 80% off. Let's go, baby. Good morning from traders. Where 80% of the days are sunny, and also where Apex is 80% off. Good morning, Alberta. From Alberta, Justin Kwan. Kwan? I guess it's Kwan. F Zen, good morning. Chris. With this great Apex sell, I can be extra aggressive on the accounts I already have. Let's go, baby. Justin Kwan, Apex sale. I still only see 50%. No, you should see 80% off now. You should see 80%. Frank Angelo, GM from New Jersey. Chris, good morning. 80% off, yes. SW Blaze, good morning from Chicago. Wayne Bicknell, good morning from North Georgia Mountains. Kevin Mack, good morning. Louisville. Aaron Korn, good morning. Kelly Ann, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Justin Kwan, yes, it should be active. Nico Jazz, good morning. You guys are hyped just as much as I am. As I said, I enjoyed the banter during the stream. Enjoyed the raw honesty. Combo is great too. Bill Pig, I love trading. I love 24/7 because I love trading. It was nice to have company. Let's go. At the end, that's what people want. Just a good community, huh? Oh, true. Hey, appreciate it. That is a blunder. 1 second. Someone just showed me that my title is still the same. Good looking out. Is InterTrader the only platform they have? No. You can almost use any broker, any platform, I feel like. But you gotta look, they have a big list. Hugh says, I wonder why they don't just make the official price 50% off. You know what? There was a time. There are times when they didn't have 50% off. There are times like that. They actually took away the 50% off sale. It's not guaranteed. All right, market just opened, pandas. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Right now, what we have is just complete chop sideways and potential inverse head and shoulders. But, yeah, I need to get out of this range. Like, we're between the overnight, well, not the overnight high and low, but actually we are. Here's a high, here's a low, and we're opening right in the middle. Most likely fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Maybe come to the previous close. We want the live stream marathon. Pandas, I can't do it. I can't do it all the time. It will be impossible. Mara says the chart is ES. Yes, it's the emini ES S&P futures. It's a strong push up right off the open. Clearly above the 20 MA. Maybe trend line here. Something like that. Making a straight shot back to the previous day's close. This is a short week, so E stands for electronic. I just said that. I have no idea, actually. I believe it stands for electronic. Electronically traded. The term emini refers to the electronic traded futures. Emini. I don't know. What does the emini? I thought it meant electronic. Because believe it or not, like these people used to have to trade like on the floor and call in their broker and tell them like buy at this price. You know. Now we can do it at a click of a button, but back then. Like that's why like Wall Street and even the Chicago whatever trading, you know, the trading wherever they trade, it's why like they used to be the hot spot. Like you want to be there, you want to be in the place, you want to be in Chicago, when you want to trade futures, because it actually mattered. But now it's like we just click of a button. Couldn't quite make it to fill the gap yet, actually. Very interesting. I want to see how these 5-minute candles form. Frank Angel says, I left a video on the Discord watercolor showing the trading floor of the CME in the 80s. That's crazy. The original pit SP contract was $50 per tick. Insane. Per tick. I watched a movie recently called Rogue Trader, and it's with what's his name? Ewan McGregor, and yeah, it's crazy. It's like about a person who traded the Nikkei futures, like the futures, like we trade, you know, the emini futures, or S&P futures. Like it's about a person who's trading Nikkei futures in like Singapore, and he single-handedly bankrupted his entire company. But it shows you a little bit like the floor. And I wouldn't recommend watching if you're looking for trading advice. He literally said, if you double up sooner or later, you're going to win. That was his strategy for trading. I was like, what? Wait, is that how they used to decide, like, you know, who's going to trade the trading floor, like, back then? Like, it didn't make any sense. Howard says, Rogue Trader, best trading movie ever. It's a true story. That's the crazy part. It's a true story. Wow. The original S&P pit contract was $500 per $1. Yeah. The E-mini is 10 times less. We're making some sort of second entry here, but it's beneath this 20 MA, as you can see, and we already break a trend to new high. The only problem is unfinished business here, which makes me feel like we want to come back up here. So, you know, you could see this maybe this type of spiking channel. Nah, not really a spiking channel here. A big push down. Hard to go long now. You're not really thinking of going long. Might make a beeline here. I will most likely have a trade set up here at the break of this low, to be honest. If I were to be completely honest here. I probably will have a trade here. Looking for 5 points with 2 contracts. Should I set this up? Probably good for a scalp, at least 2 points. If we break this low. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up. Probably have 2 here. Yep, I'll trade like this. Do I want a runner is a question. I like this trap actually. Problem is we might be in a trading range. So this trap here, I mean, it's already a breaker trend. It's a new high. Could have a good trap here. I just feel like the market cycle right now is very, very choppy or sideways. Lots of overlapping bars. We can come back into kind of this trading range here. Pretty hesitant to enter this. I'm going to attempt it here though. Let's see if we get a scalp. Also, getting overlapping bars here. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. We have a failed breakout here. Could have a failed breakdown. Come back into the trading range. Seeing if we have any news this week. We have PMI numbers tomorrow at 9:45. We have FOMC on Wednesday. Man, but that's going to be crazy. FOMC on Wednesday because it's like, it's going to be a holiday basically trading. It's getting really sideways here. Very hard to trade this now. Sorry about that, Pandas. The reason why I'm looking for this trade here is because on the daily chart we have this second entry short and also failed trap on the daily chart. So if this triggers, I feel like we have a nice push. We might have a nice push down back to the 20 EMA. And so with that, I'm gonna take a risk here and trade a couple contracts here. I think it's worth it. But other than that, we're just gonna scalp back and forth here. It looks choppy. It looks like, as I mentioned, the market cycle today may not be a strong trend day today. We're still contained within the overnight high and the low. So we're right in the middle. So we don't really know like if we're gonna be bullish or bearish, because let's see here. R says, I enjoyed the 24/7 challenge because of the sense of community and chat, and it was also an enjoyable experience as it portrayed real challenges of trading. It's beautiful. Colton says, bye-bye. Do you have any intentions on trading Friday? Currently? Yeah, I probably will, actually. I probably will. Maybe not. I'll make an announcement. I'm not sure. I was intending to, but maybe not. Maybe not. It really depends. I might have some family over, so. Aaron Core says, I love ads. I love lamp. Jaden Saint says, Panda, are you going to trade during December? I'm asking because it's my first time trading December with real money, so I'm kind of scared. Ooh. So we finally do get the trap trade here. It happens up here. Not a bad trade, actually. It doesn't scalp you out, actually, yet. It almost scalps you out. Almost scalps you out. Just a little too choppy for me, but it's a strong bar, and if you get a retracement, it might be good enough to get a retracement here to come back down. But it hasn't actually scalped you out yet, but it looks like it'll scalp you out. Lyle Butler says, Panda, do you still transfer customer licenses? Yes. Yes. Just give it some time. It'll happen. If you guys requested it, then it'll happen sooner or later. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. We're still flat today. You guys could have came with a retracement here. If you like that, if you like this kind of setup, then you could have came out with a retracement. You had your chance there. It's a little scary to come back when the retracement is that strong, though. At the time, it's a strong bull bar. You're like, oh, do I really want to sell here? And then it, comes back down, gives you that scalp. Just waiting. Just waiting. Maybe a lower high setup might be the setup I'm looking for here. It's getting so choppy though. Like I don't like how many overlapping bars there are here, and I don't like how many overlapping bars there are right here. It seems a little too choppy for me. On the 5-minute chart, it is actually so choppy that we started to create inside bars, OI pattern, and maybe another inside bar here, who knows. When you have those inside bars, shows breakout mode, indecision, and when you break above or below the inside bar is high or low, then that's typically how they trade these breakouts. It's basically a triangle, and they're going to trade the breach of the high or low of the inside bar. And if it creates another inside bar, then they'll wait, for this next one to break the previous high or low. Or the inside bar high or low. Ends up being a perfect scalp. Amazing. Like, you might have got stopped out there. Actually creating a two-legged pullback now, but not one I like. It looks funky. It's a two-legged pullback. Just looks weird. Looks like the 5-minute wants to finish the unfinished business by filling that gap. And like I mentioned, breakout mode. So once it broke this high here, had a strong move up. Maybe a trap trade to look for a new high. But this is pretty far away from 20 MA, but the momentum is very good. And we have a clear target, the previous day's close. So more reasons to try to take a trade towards that target. Mike G says, I learned a lot from your stream and trading techniques, but to be honest, not sure what I really learned from 24/7. Thanks for your honest feedback. Yeah, I was trading very aggressive during the 24/7, but some things maybe you could have learned. Don't trade like how I did. My best trading day was on Thursday during the stream, and that was when I kind of reverted back to just scalping. It was like a kind of a double-edged sword, because when I reverted back to scalping, I was doing really well, but also the market cycle was just really good. So if I didn't revert back to scalping, I actually would have finished a 300K account, but I didn't, you know, and I ended up just trading pretty well. I think I lost like one trade that day out of like 10 or something. What do we have here now? Am I looking to go long here? I like this long trade actually. The risk is not too bad. Is the momentum strong enough? I actually like that trade. I'm gonna skip it for now. I'm just gonna be a little patient here. I feel like we have a clear target reaching the previous day's high, but to be like stick to my rules, like this is a little far away from 20 MA, and this is a nice trade to take because of strong momentum, like strong bull bars ending on their high. This would be follow through with that, which is what's showing now. So yeah, I mean I like that trade, but also it's a little risky. It's a little far away from 20 MA, and you know, otherwise like it pretty much matches the rules in terms of like you trying to get to make a new high, and you have good reason to go into that trade, but the one thing is a little too far away from the key area. And you can obviously come with a retracement, but I mean this bar is not the best, right? It's a little disappointing if you went long here. Actually now you're sweating a little bit if you're long here, and skipping this trade might have saved me a few $100. It's still yet to be seen. So it ends up pushing back up. I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to be green again. So imagine you enter this trade, now you're green, now you're break even. But you want to see green, right? You want to be on the right side of your trade. So imagine you went long here. Now this is what you want to see. That feels good. That feels really good. Right? You just scalped out. That was a little scary though, to be honest. Came out with a retracement. People bought with limit orders. at the bottom of this bar, and you saw the strength of the bulls right there. That pretty strong push up. We make a new high here, right? We break this previous pivot high. Still haven't filled the gap. What I mean by gap, the 5 minute, there's a gap here actually from the previous day's close to the open. So the closes here, opens here. We still need to fill this gap, in my opinion. We're so close to it, most likely we will fill the gap, but we still haven't. On the 5 minute, there's a gap because I only chart the regular trading hours, so you're gonna see gaps there. Travis says, is it typical not all of my candles look like pandas? I did reload my historical, but maybe you should reload your historical. We do trade tick charts here, so sometimes the charts look a little different. Tick charts really depend, the way the NinjaTrader renders the tick charts is really depends on when the first tick begins, and also if there weren't any ticks missed. You know, sometimes there might be some ticks missed in terms of the rendering, and so it can offset the candles a little bit, but it can make huge differences, to be honest. So that's the one thing I don't really like about tick charts. It's not the most consistent. I'll do a reload here. I don't think I'm going to take a trade anytime soon unless we get like a reversal set up here somewhere. We're still contained within the previous or the overnight high and low, so we're thinking at least touch the previous day's close and fill the gap on the 5 minute. That's what I'm thinking. But struggling here to go higher. Five minute, which trading hours do you select in the data series? I just do regular trading hours. RTH. Not the extended trading hours. David Wall says, you're showing ES bar? Yep, this is ES. I'm not trading MES here. Get the MES out of here. Do appreciate the feedback. It seems like a lot of you guys enjoyed the 24/7 stream. You know what? That's kind of weird to me. Not weird to me, but it's just like, for me as a trader, it's like, I would feel like you would only enjoy it if I actually like did really well. I'm actually surprised you guys enjoyed it so much, even though I did so terrible. I'm telling you, man, last week was difficult to trade. It really was. In a sense, like almost a blessing. Because I was just trading eval money. I wasn't even trading real money. But if I was trading real money, I might have been chopped up pretty bad. I appreciate it, man. Mr. Z, thanks. It was like watching a movie. 24/7 movie. Doesn't get any more real than that. Tragic comedy, a tragicomedy, a tragicomedy. Is that how you pronounce that? Tragedy and comedy combined. That's a weird genre to have. Vendetta says, it was interesting, but you should have take some profit when you have the big move in your favor. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's hindsight bias. It's really hard. If you have a specific target, I usually hold it to the target. And if there is, if there's a target, like the thing is like, if you have a big move you got to take money on the big move. You got to make a lot of money when it goes in your favor, because the tendency for us is we're very easy to extend our stop loss to lose more money, but it's not easy for us to extend our profit target to make more money. So if you're only increasing the amount of money you're losing, then that's kind of a formula for, that's kind of a formula to be a losing trader. In my mind, that's what makes sense. If you're only capable of extending your stop losses and risking to lose more money so your trade works, but you're not willing to extend your profit targets to make more money when your trade goes in your favor, then in my opinion, you're only losing. It's a formula for just it's a losing formula in my opinion. GC Burke has a good point. He says, I think you hold for a big target until it becomes clear the reason you enter the trade is no longer valid. Exactly. Yep, BBM 80. Oh, let me change some of my HUD. Gotta do all these changes now. I'm not sure if you can hear what Mrs. Panda is listening to, but what is she listening to right now? We're just chilling here. It's a Monday. TGIM. Thanks for joining. I'm Bye Money. If you guys haven't heard yet, there is a coupon for Apex BBM 80. Make sure you guys take full advantage of it. The best part about this coupon is that it's 80% off the first month, but because it's a special, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving special, whatever you want to call it, it's also 80% off reoccurring charges. Reoccurring monthly. Wow. That's generous, Apex. I mean, honestly, Apex is, I think, the best. Failed second entry long. It's kind of what you want to look for here, but at the same time, unfinished business. Maybe decent push up, maybe a higher low. We're clearly above the 20 EMA still. This could still be a nice bull move. Break a trend new high. Typically where you look for a reversal, but we're clearly above the 20 EMA, so kind of hard to find a reversal when it looks like this. It looks very bullish still. Looks pretty choppy. You see these wicks here. You see all these overlapping bars. You even see this series of overlapping bars. You see this overnight price action, just very choppy. curious if this trend line is going to hold. If we get like a second entry long off this trend line, also 20 MA, I may be tempted to go long just because I feel like we still have unfinished business here. But I'm not married to this premise. I'm willing to let it go. But if we do get a setup to it, as in we're coming off this trend line and also off the 20 MA with a higher low second entry long, then maybe I'd be interested here. Okay. Ooh, okay, strong bear bar ending on its low, but trading range still. Could be at the bottom of a trading range. Typically, this is where I look for a trap trade, actually. Now we're breaking beneath the trend line, beneath the 20 MA. So now you're not really thinking about this trend line anymore. Let's see how this ends. Decent push down here. Looks like a double top of some sort. Strong bear bar currently. Let's see if it ends on its low. Ends very close to its low. This is now where I'll look for a trap trade. Failed second entry long. A, B, C with a double top here. Basically double top with a reversal setup. Let's see if the market is generous enough to give us a setup here. We can also have this trend line, so just be wary of this. We already had 2 bounces off of it. So taking this trap will make us hit this trend line like right into it. Makes things a little tricky here, actually. Makes things a little trickier because you have this potential support. Clearly hit off of it. Got the double top as well. What to do here. Okay, testing this trend line. Okay. Kind of slice through it like butter. See how it closes. I need to see how it closes. Huh. A, B, C. Failed second entry long. You see how it closes? It closes above the trend line, making it a little sketchy here to go short. This is confusing. We're on our trend line, potential making a second entry long, but we're beneath the 20 MA. Strong bear bars. I think I'll take the trap. If this triggers and we get a trap, I'll take the trap, pandas. Micro double top currently. Doesn't give us a trap, gives us maybe an inside bar. I need my setup, pandas. I need the trap. I need the second entry to trigger so I can take the trap against it. I don't think there's enough trap traders with a double top, with a micro double top. I need trap traders who actually, right? I need the bulls, the stop entry bulls to enter here and get trapped. And I can try to enter the opposite side of that trade, but I need them to enter the trade as well. They didn't enter the trade. You see, it's only limit order bears here. But no trap traders, really. Only trap traders you have are people who might have front ran this thinking we're going to push up. Pushes down anyways without us. We didn't get our setup. We didn't get that one tick. Missed our setup. It's been happening a lot these days. I think it happened a lot last week where I was looking for a setup for a long time, and then and it gives me a double top, like a micro double top, micro double bottom, instead of actually triggering that second entry, so I can take the trap on the other side. And it goes on without me. But I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm thinking long term, so this doesn't always work out for you. But fortunately, this one ends up kind of making the move without us, or without me at least. You guys might have taken it if you guys were eager. Also, it was an inside bar. So, unfortunately, could not go short there where I wanted to. And it is what it is. On to the next one. Will I take the trap down here? Feels like the move is already done. So, you can kind of already see with the price action what had happened there. I just didn't think, I wanted like it's a little more, it's a higher probability when you actually trigger that second entry long. See what I was looking for, pandas? I was looking for this to actually trigger above to create the second entry long, right? 2 pushes down, reversal, but instead, this is actually the first leg still. Sorry, it's still the second leg. Now we're up here. Like, do I want to take the trap here like this? A little too far away from 20 MA now. Another inside bar being created. We're within this cluster again. It's just, this looks like a trading range type price action right now. Pretty terrible. But that setup, I wish it gave me that setup. That's what I was looking for. Now the trap is way down here after this kind of, this move already happened. I don't know if I want it, pandas. Maybe I'll take a second entry short at this place, but not this one, not this trap. I would need a second entry here. Trap is a little too far away from 20 MA. Interesting. Pretty strong push up. Do I want this trap? Pretty close to 20 MA. Failed breakdown, perhaps. Still uptrend. Signal bar is not the best. Micro double top currently. Doesn't quite touch the 20 MA. Sitting on my paws. A little confused. I'm thinking about maybe taking this now, but yeah, I'm too hesitant. It's not one of those trades I'm like, yes, I gotta take it. It's one of those like, could work, could not work. It's a micro double top, so you have some credence to enter that. Signal bar, the risk is not too large either. You got about, it's about like a 2-point risk. A little more than 2-point risk. 2.5-point risk. Like I mentioned, I would take the second entry short if we get it here. I'm more interested in second entry short, thinking that's a better setup. This is a first entry, but it's also trapped, so okay, pretty strong bear bar. Doesn't scalp out yet. Almost scalps out. You could come with a retracement with a limit order if you still like that trade. You can get in this trade still. If we get a second entry long, I actually will probably have a scalp runner set up. I'll look for a scalp runner setup because we're very close to this, and yeah, we might reach it. I don't know. Second entry short. Yes. Pandas. Second entry short here. Strong bull bar ending on high though. A, B, C. One thing that kind of bothers me is on the 10,000 tick chart, you can see all these wicks here. All these failed breakdowns. All these wicks beneath the candles. Makes it feel like the bulls are fighting here. I just don't like that on the 10,000 tick. Feels sketchy. Feels a bit sketchy. Feels a little bit confused. It's a big signal bar. Man, it's a big signal bar. 1, 2, 3. A 4-point risk. Second entry short here. What's happening? Oh. It's not one of those trades I'm super confident in. I'll just say that right now. See if we can get a small retracement here. I might miss this trade because I'm looking for a retracement. The risk is a little too large for me to like. 1, 2, 3. Just having a tough time to retrace, as you can see. Actually pushing down more. Having a tough time to retrace. Let's get in here if we can. Ooh, let's see how it ends. Okay, it doesn't end the strongest. Maybe it would come with a retracement. It might even trap trade here. Maybe I'm being a little too greedy here, trying to get too deep of a retracement. It's getting a little bit choppy now. Got in with a retracement here. It's 3-point risk. Let's get that original 2 points. 1, 2. It's about a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio at that area. 1-to-1 risk reward. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Second entry short. That's what I was waiting for. Those who took that trap got stopped out, but I was looking for the second entry short, thinking that would be a better setup because I felt like the move already happened. That trap move happened here where I was waiting for it, and it kind of bursted down, and then so I just decided to take the second entry short instead when this trap did occur. Signal bar is bullish, small, so you only lost a little bit. But I came with a retracement here as well, just because I didn't like the amount of risk I had to take, and I basically ended up taking a 1-to-1 risk reward there, and 3 points, $150. Let's go, baby. Cross multiple accounts. Hey, you guys can trade multiple accounts too. You know, with the with 80% off, I mean the multiple account thing is not a hard thing to achieve. Well, let me rephrase that. Anyone can do it, really. It's not doesn't mean it's not easy, right? But anyone can do it. I feel like, especially with the 80% off code. Multiple accounts here, lower high first entry, but now starting to create trading range, but still having a tough time breaking beneath the 20 MA, breaking above the 20 MA. I mean. Now it's going very sideways here. I'm thinking of even canceling this order because it's moving so slow. And look at how it's moving, right? It's going to these clusters, cluster, cluster, to cluster, to cluster. Yeah, Panda, sorry. I'm eating right now. And unless you want to hear the slobbering noise when you eat, then I can turn the mic on. But I'm eating some food, so let me eat some let me eat some bamboo. This one's for you. Media asks, is the reset fee 80% off? No, it's not. Second entry short, a little too choppy for me. All right. That second entry short came in chop, but clearly underneath the 20 MA. We are approaching my key area, pandas. let's see if we trigger the daily chart second entry short, what chaos will ensue. I'm very curious to see what happens here. We already have break a trend to new low, so that's not good. Big push down to the key area. I think if we break this low, we're going to just have a strong breakdown, I think. Yep, it's a big mama level. These big mama levels is what really propels your accounts. And you gotta trade them. You gotta trade them responsibly, but if you can catch one, it will, yeah, it will extend your accounts, ascend your account balances to levels you've never seen before. But you gotta trade them well. Only trade what you're willing to lose. Always. Always. Never trade more than you're willing to lose. Never. Was this a good trade to take, pandas? You guys think this was a good trade to take? Lower high, second entry short. It's getting a little too choppy. But clearly underneath the 20 MA, decent signal bar. It's just right into this chop though. Ends up being a decent push down. Let's see how much further this goes. I mean, we're in this channel right now. Bouncing off the previous, the overnight lows. Look at how many overlapping bars you have here. It's a lot. Ended up being a nice trade, but yeah. Also, I was thinking break a trend to new low was created. Potential reversal trade. We might get another second entry short here, pandas. Which one would you take here? Look at this bar. Look at this candle. It's one point range. Super small doji. A, B, C? Maybe. Could have a big trading range here. This could cause a place of reversal. Potential second entry short here. But we're also at a trading range, bottom of trading range. But we're also in this down channel. Descending channel. What to do, what to do. Second entry short triggers just so fast. Beneath the 20 EMA here. You can come with a retracement if you like, if you still like to trade. Maybe if we bounced above the 20 EMA, I might be more interested in taking this trap trade here. But at this point, I can't take either, because we're at the bottom of trading range, but we're also beneath the 20 EMA. This is where I'm skipping both the trap and the second entry. I'm skipping this whole trade altogether. Okay, if you took the short, you actually got stopped out. If you took the trap, you're still in the trade. You're still good. Interesting. Makes a double top here. Interesting. Another trap trade to the downside. I don't know if I can take this. It looks very choppy. Confusing, in fact. It could be like a triple trap trade. All right. Trap here. This got trapped as well. This is getting trapped. Potential triple trap here. Just crazy. It's just crazy. Let this play out. I'm skipping this. Sick. How many traps were that in a row? Second entry long. Traps, that traps, that traps. Now we're going down. Wow. Wow. The market doesn't care. It's vicious. It'll just chop you up. Wow. Just enough for a scalp though, if you took that short. Notice our trend line here. So our channel is what was saved us from going long. But yeah. Getting choppy here, but clearly beneath the 20 MA. We're finding some support in this trading range. The longer sideways we go here, the more chance this can be a reversal. Like, look at these wicks here. You could get a massive reversal here if we get one. When we reversal, I just mean we come back to the top of the trading range. Notice on the higher time frame 10,000 tick chart, it actually is a trading range. You see this trading range here on a 10,000 tick. And so, yeah. You can come back to the top of the trading range on the 10,000 tick chart. Tsunami. This is very close to triggering second entry short on the daily. That's why we have these orders here. Daily chart, second entry short, failed trap on the daily chart, and we're looking to trigger it if we can. Clearly downtrend at the moment. Having a hard time breaking above here. Look at these wicks though. The bottom of this trading range. It makes it feel like it wants to reverse. Like these wicks make it feel like we're in a trading range. Look at these large wicks here. These wicks are footprints of limit order bulls coming into the market, trying to make money off the bottom of this trading range. You can see as they're at this level, they're just buying. They don't care if a second entry short triggers here. They're just buying at this level, thinking that, you know, they have a small stop loss, you know, whatever this stop loss is, but potential big reversal. So they're using math to their advantage here, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. This is hard. This is difficult. The price action looks choppy, going sideways. We're clearly underneath the 20 MA still. We're also at the bottom of a trading range, so we're getting like wedged between these two levels. I think a trap trade on the 5-minute will do it though. If we get trap on the 5-minute, I think that'll be enough to propel us down to this level here. But that's yet to have formed. Okay, what's happening here, pandas? Sheesh. Completely contained in this little area. That's what's been happening. We go cluster to cluster to a cluster to a cluster, cluster, cluster to a cluster. Bamboo is so good. It is a Honey Crisp. Got me. You can see the footprints of the limit order bulls all along this, not being able to close beneath the bottom of this trading range. The footprints are all there for the limit order bulls, which means the reason why you gotta take note of that is which means that if we drop lower, the limit order bulls might continue to buy, making this move down not very strong. Even though it might burst down a little bit, it might be caught up with more limit orders down here because you can see that bulls think this is a good level to buy by the price action. It's a balanced area right now. Second entry short. Lower high second entry short, but within this trading range. I'm not taking any trades right now. I'm sitting my pause. I'm waiting for this to resolve. I already have this set up because of the daily chart. Strong, possible strong move. But look at the limit order bulls all here. Just waiting. They bought there. They bought here. They bought here. They're buying here. Mo Simpson says, Pat's mentioned in one video that you shouldn't count legs as sideways action. Yep. The price action, counting legs is kind of useless when it looks like this. So you just wait for it to resolve. On the higher time frame 5-minute chart, it's just another triangle that we're creating. Inside bars. I wish we triggered a trap actually on the 5-minute chart. Never got the trap on the 5-minute. I think that would make this trade more probable, but yeah. It's about to hit Big Mama. Big Mama here. The only thing wrong is that today's price action is very, let's say, market cycle seems very trading rangey. A lot of characteristics of trading range. So even if it triggers Big Mama, I'm not sure how much it's gonna move. Let's hope at least 5 points. That's what I'm hoping for. Like when you look at today's price action, do you feel like we're like really trending any particular way really strongly? Not really. If anything, the market doesn't have much power to move other than go to one cluster to another cluster to another cluster. So let's see. This is risky here. Jamie Lewis asks, why would they sell at Big Mama? Daily chart, second entry short, failed trap on the daily chart, potential big reversal move. All right, pandas, this is it. Looks like it's about to trigger Big Mama here. If I don't make it on the other side, then it's nice knowing you, pandas. Really curious to see what happens when this triggers. Really curious. It's about 2 points away from triggering Big Mama. Let's see what happens. Limit order bulls still waiting down here. Limit order bulls are banking or betting on that we will have a trading range day. So they're not scared to continue to buy, thinking sooner or later if we're in trading range, they'll be able to come up break even or make a profit. You can buy anywhere down here if you're a bull, or not even a bull. If you think you're in trading range, you can buy anywhere down here thinking that sooner or later you can come out break even if you have a wide stop loss. When you look at the price action, you're thinking, okay, most likely trading range day today. Just by looking at the price action, looks terrible. So I'm going to just buy anything down here. Even if it breaks this low, I'm going to continue to buy it because I feel like no matter what, as long as I keep scaling in because of the trading range day, I'll come out at least break even once we come back to retest the top of the trading range. Lace says, might trigger your order to go back up and then retest. That's very possible. It's actually very possible. But I'm okay if that happens. I'm willing to lose whatever I lose here. I'm really okay. Because the potential is very, very large to make this. All right, Big Mama. Don't disappoint. Getting sideways here. Come on, Big Mama. I need you to get hit. Just waiting. I'm gonna cancel this order purely on the pure torture of how slow this market is right now. Just looking how slow it is makes me feel like it just doesn't have enough conviction, even if it triggers this level, to really do much. Like I really can't tell. Yeah, I really can't tell what's gonna happen if it does trigger this. Just because it's so slow, I feel like it just really doesn't have any conviction here. I may cancel it on that alone, on that premise alone. It's just so slow right now. Completely sideways. I don't know how I feel about this, pandas. I don't know how I feel about it. I just changed my order to just 2 points. And one of them I'm going to try to get a scalp. Or I'm going to try to get a runner with one of them. It seems so sketchy here. So, because it's so sketchy, I'm just going to look for 2 points. And I'm going to have a runner to see if I can get the runner to really go far, if it does, if I get anything. But 2 points just because... just look how slow this is. If we trigger this, most likely 2 points. We can get 2 points, but yeah. Maybe I should go higher contracts with the 2 point scalp, one runner. I'm thinking 2 point scalp. Maybe 5 contracts, 2 point scalp, but then what's my risk? Okay, pushing away from our area. This actually might be what we need in order to really trigger this. Strong push up. It's coming back into our trading range here. It's terrible. So slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what I mean by the limit order bears or bulls just coming in. Even if it pushes down pretty strongly, they're coming in with their limit orders here and probably came out break even. Came out break even here thinking maybe this might actually go down. So we're going to sit on our pause. They come out break even with this bar. With limit orders. Okay, it's like, okay, like we tried enough here. We're just come up break even. Or quite possibly reversal here. Second entry short. Maybe good for a scalp. I'm going to wait till it hits my level here. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'll take a trap trade here actually. Thinking if this is a trading range, like we are doing what we're supposed to do near the bottom. If we trap trade here, I might go long. Big Mama's going to be dodged for today session. I'm thinking these limit order bulls came in with limit orders here and came out break even with this bar. Right? No follow through on this bar. Showing that they just came out break even most likely. That's what it seems like. Micro double bottom. Didn't quite give us our trap setup, so I'm just skipping it. Hate outside bar reversals, but let's try. Bottom of trading range. Possible reversal. Dodging. Big mama here. Potential trap trade. Break of trend to new low. It's not a bad trade. It's just so choppy. I don't know if I want to enter any trade right now, to be honest. It's just so choppy. Like, look at this chop. Straight to this chop. And basically, if I enter this, I'll be entering near the top of this small, like, micro, like, tight trading range. And I don't know if that's even that good. You got these, like, large wicks here now. Like, do I really want to take this trap? It looks more choppy than anything. Tricky. I don't know. Even though setup is there, I just don't like what I'm seeing. I really don't like what I'm seeing right now. Pandas, I really wish I could hold this until you see what happens in this area, but... Okay, let me just see what happens with a break of this high. I do have to go. Pandas, make sure you guys take full advantage of the BBM 80 coupon. But I'm going to see what happens with this. And, yeah. Very curious. It's so slow. So slow. Clearly above the 20 MA. Rising up like this. Huh. Man. This is this looks terrible. I really feel like we can get away with 2 points here, but I'm not sure if we can get away with much more than that if we do break Big Mama. I mean, 2 points seems pretty reliable, but we'll see. Ah, this is terrible. TGIM, guys. TGIM. Seriously. Way too choppy now to take this trap, in my opinion. This is terrible. Okay, I want to see the reaction if this trap triggers. If it does trigger ever today. Alright, trap's about to trigger. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to skip it. It's just way too choppy, way too many overlapping bars, way too much confusion right now. I don't know what's happening. But I'm curious to see what happens. And if we make a scalp here, then so be it. So choppy. I can't do this anymore, pandas. Pandas! With that being said, hey, trade safe for everybody. And, yeah, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. And I hope to see you guys there. And, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.